The lesson.
Oh yeah.
When you've moved to Melbourne, not long after that, that's when you've recorded and dropped Roll Call.
Yeah.
I guess what was your inspiration, your motive behind recording that particular release, and how did you find the process?
Lots of different emotions came when when I thought about doing that. Well, first of all, like I wanted, as I said before, that I wanted to start to be known as someone that can stand on my own 2 feet and do my own thing. You know what I mean? I knew all the MCs from the circuit. So for your Perth boys to your Adelaide boys, Melbourne, Sydney, I just knew, so I just wanted to collaborate more with people, because there's so much good talent out there. And yeah, it was just, again, trial and error, try new things. And yeah, it was just basically just keep it going. And it's hard, man. It's hard when you don't have a group. Jack and Torch were here, but they were already doing other things anyway. So they all had wandering eyes. They went to other places, and more power to them. But I'm like, well, where am I at now? So what am I going to do? So again, I had to go down that pathway to explore new avenues. So, and it was cool. I called up the Oars. They were like, yeah, straight away. I called a couple other lads, and I tried a couple of different things as well. We were like No.1, as well, that track. But you'll see some of the clips. Like, I got Sam people as well, who are from Portland, and I never met the guys. I just sent a beat over. They sent me back the lyrics. I was like, oh, wow. And then I said, oh, can we make a video out of this? This is fucking dope. And I think I paid a couple $100, and some 19-year-old kid did it. It looked dope. I was like, oh, okay, why can't things be that freaking simple here? It was just like that. One of the best tracks I've ever bloody made. And it didn't take long either. But again, with the Oars, focus on the art of DJing. It's on there. You see it, throughout the whole clip. I just felt that there wasn't a lot of presence in terms of the DJ here in Australia when it comes to making records. No one was scratching on records anymore, which I found quite odd. And now I forget it. It's just completely absent. It just doesn't exist. And I guess I was also fighting for that. I wanted to, make sure that presence is there. You know what I mean? And there was, at one point I was sitting down and I was thinking, some of the beats I was sending to people were kind of going, oh yeah, we like it, but can you do it more like this and you can do it more like that? I started getting actually pretty annoyed by it. I was just like, okay, and it happens all the time with when you're collaborating with people. So I said, fuck it, I'll make my own rap. And then I made No.1, and that's where that came about. It's just like I don't need MCs to rap on my beats anymore. I can just do it myself. And yeah.
Well, let's get stuck into that one a little bit, because that's the I guess the pure DJ joint on the album that's all made up of samples. My favorite songs on that release are the ones with Muff, the Funkors one, the Pegs one, and your solo. And obviously being a DJ, my ears are instantly drawn to that. It's fucking clean, and it sound, as a DJ who digs for samples, etc., it just sounds like that would have taken so long to dig and lay down and go back and polish up. I mean, was that the hardest song to put together out of the whole lot?
Hardest song I've ever had to do in my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a love song, actually. I mean, that's what it really is. It's and there's kind of like a metaphor for my love for hip hop as well. It's about the woman that I met, the woman of my life. It was very special to me. And I can't sing her or do a rap. I suck at that shit. she'll fucking look at me and go, "What the fuck have I done here? If I did that shit, but I can make beats and I can cut." So I thought to myself, so the process for that was, if you the way you phrase that comment, that question, sorry, about it must have taken a long time to find samples. See, I didn't look at it that way. I didn't go, okay, well, I need the first lyrics is "Ayo" and then "baby." I'm like, okay, so who says "Ayo"? No, I didn't do it like that. It was, so what I did was I spent about a month or maybe a month and a half of going through every single acapella that I had, and I recorded all my acapellas. That was step one, okay? And then what I did was I broke down the words word for word based on those acapellas. I mean, sometimes I'll grab a small sentence if I thought, I'm the king of rock, whatever, right? And then what happened was I had these short sentences, and what I did was first I would basically, they're all cut up, ready to go. I would cut them and paste them in first, right? But I'd write some things first, and then all I had to do was go to my Mac in my Finder and go, I need a word that says that. Bang, there it is. Aha, I can find it straight away. And that's all it took. So for the first, I guess maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I started finding gaps. I didn't have as much as I thought. Or if I did, it just didn't sound right at the time, and it was too loud, it was too soft, you know what I mean? I need something different. So I kept on finding new things and I was running out of acapellas. I was calling my boys like, "I need more acapellas, man." I just started, I need more. He goes, "What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's coming." And I started chopping more up, and then basically it all sort of came, and then once I sort of whacked it up there, I created a separate track. Then I put that into Serato. And then I'd flip it from Serato and then do it that way. So I had a bit of cutting and all that kind of stuff because it was, yeah. So that was the technique. Was one is find resources, to start to think about ways I can express the message I wanted to get across for the song, and then it was just like, holy shit, is this something new? Like, is this something I have to do all the time now? Because I don't think I'd probably lose more hair. Like, it's going to take a long time to come up with records like this. And when you look at Bone Breaks, that's how I cut up all the drum sounds, right? So I thought, well, why can't I do that with lyrics? You know what I mean? So, and it was also a bit of a finger to some of the people that MCs that were just really up themselves at the time. I thought, fuck you, I don't need you. I can make my own fucking rap. But look, I mean, it's just the way I am. It's just no bad blood. You just wanted to try new stuff. That's all.
The lesson. 927. Oh yeah.